to be in the relationship, they will talk less with you. They're going to keep on minimizing you. They are going to keep on invalidating whatever you do. They're going to belittle you. They are going to compare you. Hello everyone, I hope everyone is doing good and taking good care of themselves. So today I'm going to talk about the narcissistic discard, and before I get going, I would request you all to like, share, subscribe the channel, hit the notification bell so you guys are updated whenever we put out a new content. So, off late I'm getting a lot of mails, messages, comments where people are saying that though my mother exhibits all the signs of being a narcissist, but she never discarded me. My wife seems quite narcissistic, but she never abandoned me. She never discarded me. So what is the truth? Yeah, either what you are telling us or what you are teaching us is wrong, because you always say that the narcissists discard. So Sarah, tell us what is the truth. Yeah, if they are narcissistic, if they are narcissists, why didn't they abandon us? Why didn't they discard us? So the first thing that we need to understand is a narcissistic discard may not include physical abandonment. Yeah, so this is the biggest confusion that most of the survivors and people have. They think that the narcissistic discard is all about physically abandoning the victim. It does happen. Narcissists do physically abandon, but narcissistic discard is not just abandoning the victim. Yeah, in some cases narcissists do abandon their victim. They do cut off the relationship. Yeah, we can't deny that it does happen, but in most of the cases narcissistic discard might include emotional withdrawal, where the narcissist is not emotionally involved. Lots of silent treatment, so the narcissist is not going deeper, the narcissist is not engaging much with their victim. That is also a form of narcissistic discard. Lots of gaslighting, minimization, manipulation, lots of devaluation, criticism, lots of hoovering. So these are also kind of a narcissistic discard. These things that we get to see in narcissistic relationship. So narcissistic discard doesn't necessarily mean that the narcissist is going to wrap their victim in a garbage bag or a paper and they are going to dump the victim in the dustbin. No, in some cases they physically abandon, but they do other things as well. Yeah, so in extreme cases they physically abandon, cut the relationship. So the narcissistic discard is basically a kind of a phase where the narcissist is bored of their victim, where the narcissist is no more interested in the victim, where the narcissist finds its victim to be very difficult to control, manage and handle, where the narcissist is not getting the supply that the narcissist wants from the victim. So only then the narcissist discards. Yeah, so it might not necessarily mean that the narcissist is going to carry their victim and throw them somewhere. Yeah, we need to understand that narcissists are very image conscious people. Yeah, they want to appear to be someone who's good. So that's the reason most of the victims see a different person when they are in their personal space, and the narcissist transforms in front of the people. He or she becomes a different individual. So the narcissist doesn't want to be labeled as the bad guy or the bad girl. Yeah, the narcissist insinuates, the narcissist triggers, the narcissist irritates, annoys the victim, so that the victim does something out of impulsivity, the victim does something out of frustration. Yeah, so the blame is not on the narcissist. The narcissist want to be absolutely clean. The narcissists don't want to be blamed for anything, so they do things indirectly. So for example, let's understand it with the help of a situation where the parents are narcissistic, and they can see that the kid is trying to outgrow them, the kid is trying to become independent, the kid is um, actually happy without them, I mean the narcissistic parent. So the narcissist might perceive it as a betrayal, yeah, and the narcissist might not like it. So in this case, the narcissists are going to triangulate things, summon their flying monkeys, enablers, indirectly, manipulate, gaslight their children. Narcissistic parents want to, maintain that image. They don't want to come out in front of the others as a demonic parent, as a toxic parent. So they might, do it indirectly. These narcissistic parents might then scapegoat their children. Look, your sister was so selfish. Look, your sister was so mean. So, all of this is, a kind of a discard. When the narcissists are not getting what they want, then they become emotionally withdrawn. They are not emotionally involved. There is lots of silent treatment, there is lots of stonewalling, gaslighting, manipulation, devaluation, criticism. So, this narcissistic parent is not going to go to an extent of, discarding or disowning or abandoning the child. The narcissist is going to scapegoat the child, yeah, run smear campaign behind the back, foul mouth about the child to the other sibling. So this is how things are. So narcissistic discard doesn't necessarily include, physical abandonment. In some cases, the narcissist might physically discard their victim when they are done, and when they are seeing that the victim is not able to give them what they want, the narcissist might physically end the relationship or physically abandon them and discard them. We get to see a lot of these narcissistic parents, when they think, their kid is not up to their level, up to their mark, they even disown the kids. Or when the kid is, leading life on his or her own terms, these narcissistic parent then disowns also, some of these kids. It's not that common, but we can't, deny the fact that these narcissists, don't go to that extent. Yeah, the malignant ones, the sadistic ones, the vindictive ones, all of these kind of, narcissistic parents, they can go to any extent. Yeah, they are not that image conscious compared to the covert and the grandiose types. So, narcissists do discard physically. Narcissists are big time into abandoning their victim, but narcissists discard in other ways also. So they are going to be in the relationship, they will talk less with you, they are going to keep on minimizing you, they are going to keep on invalidating whatever you do, they are going to belittle you, they are going to compare you. Yeah. So all of this is a kind of a subtle reminder that comply and do the way how I want things to be done, or else do things your way and get out. I am not supposed to be blamed. I am not supposed to be labeled as the bad guy. So it's a kind of a very covert form of manipulation. So this is where people get confused that, okay, my mother shows all the signs of being a narcissist, but she did not abandon me. So some narcissists don't physically abandon, but they make you feel invisible, they make you feel worthless, they treat you like shit. Yeah, and that's their form of discarding. Yeah, that's their way of discarding. Yeah, so it doesn't necessarily have to be wrapping in a paper, putting in a garbage bag, throwing it in a bin. No. So there is a lot of confusion around this term, narcissistic discard. Some people think it is mandatory, to be physically abandoned, physically discarded. No, narcissists can still be in relationship, but they'll make you feel as if you are a furniture. You're worthless, you're useless. Yeah, because then they are, looking for other sources of supply. Narcissists are insecure being, they want their sources of supply 365 days, 24/7. So they know that what if you betray them, so they will have other sources of supply as well. So if you are not giving them what they want, they will just treat you like a furniture, they will just treat you like a doormat. Yeah, invalidate you, minimize you, devalue you, keep criticizing you, keep making you feel miserable and worthless. And they will push you to such a point where either you will accept all of it and just behave like an invisible member in the family, in the relationship, or you might run away. you might take the lead, you might take the charge, and you might run away, you might cut off the relationship. So the narcissist work is also done. They are not labeled as the bad guy, as the bad woman, yeah, but they did what they wanted, yeah, getting rid of you or making you feel so bad and miserable that you know, took that decision, you did it yourself. So that, you know, no one is going to blame them. They will, you know, outrightly say, well, I never said anything, everything was fine, I was in the relationship, I never divorced, I never said anything at all, but she just ran away. So, you know, I'm not the bad guy, she is the bad one, yeah. So, you know, the same thing is with, you know, parent-child relationship. The narcissistic parents are going to make the child feel so miserable, uh, minus the abandonment part. So the kid automatically comes to a point where they completely surrender, or some of them just choose to, you know, cut off the relationship and run away. Then the narcissistic parents are going to say, well, I mean, that's so sad, I did so much for her and now she's gone no contact, I did so much for him and look, he doesn't even care, he's so selfish, he's so mean. So, you know, the narcissist image is also maintained, the narcissist work is also done, and that's it. So narcissistic discard is not about, you know, physically carrying the victim and throwing them in the dustbin or in a lake or wherever, yeah. So it includes other things as well. In extreme cases, yes, narcissists do physically end the relationship, they physically discard and abandon. Yeah, we get to see a lot of these narcissistic parents abandoning their children, a lot of these, you know, narcissistic, you know, partners, you know, just abruptly ending the relationship. They are in a relationship and one fine day they are gone, no explanation, nothing. So, you know, these are the ones who fall into the category of vindictive narcissists, malignant narcissists, sadistic narcissists. So, you know, they care less about their image, yeah. They have a lot of contemptuousness inside of them. They really don't care how others view them, it's all about them, yeah. And they are very vindictive, they have a lot of vengeance inside. So if you cause them narcissistic injury, they are not going to, you know, stop till, you know, the narcissistic rage, you know, phase where they are throwing narcissistic rage at you. They're going to go a step further, you know, physical violent behavior, physically abandoning and discarding also, yeah. So in general, narcissists avoid all of these things. They don't want that blame, yeah. They don't want that, you know, burden on their shoulder. They don't want to dirty their hands, yeah. So this is it. This was all about a narcissistic discard. A narcissist can still be with you and discard you and make you feel invisible and miserable. That is their form of discarding you, yeah. Either you learn, change, give them what they want, or you do what you have to do, yeah, so that the narcissist is not blamed, yeah. So narcissists are very smart. So yes, this is it. In case if you would like to add in something, you can always comment below. Please take care of yourself, don't ignore the red flags, and protect yourself. Focus on your self-care, on your own healing, prioritize yourself. Till then, lots of love and blessings to all of you. Bye.